Get daily updates directly to your inbox plus subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Could not subscribe? Try again later. Invalid email. Aitor Karanka hopes Nottingham Forest will complete at least one new addition over the next 24 hours if not more. At least one potential signing if not two is understood to be completing the final details of a move to the City Ground this afternoon. And the Reds boss says he is calm as the January transfer deadline edges closer, because he believes the Championship club are close to making the first new additions of his tenure. Forest remain keen on Swedish international defender Niklas Hult and Algerian striker El Arbi Hil El Sudani, and are thought to be still pursuing moves for both players, but it is understood that the deal closest to completion does not involve either player. Image. Getty. The Reds have held a keen interest in Liverpool keeper Danny Ward since Mark Warburton was in charge, and he remains on their radar, with the 24-year-old having played a key role in Huddersfield's rise to the Premier League while on loan with them last season. Although he is not the only goalkeeping target for the Reds, Forest are also keen on Leicester's former Hull City stopper Eldin Jakupovic, but will face competition for his signature, with a number of clubs interested in taking him on loan, while Forest are one of a number of Championship clubs, including Leeds and QPR, who have scouted Scunthorpe midfielder Funso Ojo in recent weeks. The 26-year-old Belgian only signed from Willem II in the summer, but has quickly found his feet in League One. Tobias Figueiredo, the 23-year-old Sporting defender, is another player to be linked with a move to the Championship, with sources in Portugal suggesting the Portugal under-23 international is available on loan, with a view to a potential permanent move at the end of the season. And Forest, again along with Leeds, are understood to be among his potential suitors. While Forest did hold brief talks with Australian international Tim Cahill, he is expected to join Millwall. And, while he would not discuss the identity of Forest's targets, Karanka did confirm that at least one deal is close to being concluded. Yes, something is close to happening. Again, I am relaxed and calm because I know how hard the club is working on this, he said. This is the main thing. This is one of the reasons why I came here, because all of the people here are football people. Since we met, we knew we were going to work well together. I hope there will be signings confirmed before the Preston game. We have 24 hours before then, and the club is working to get things done. I think we will announce somebody very quickly. Perhaps today. I would like to bring in experienced players, but I also like good players. I am not just going to sign players because they are experienced. I want good characters. I want good players, and we need some experience as well. The main thing is that they are good players. Image. Getty. The unexpectedly flat performance at Hull on Saturday may prompt Forest to plot further business in the next few days, with Karanka hinting that as many as 4 or 5 signings may now be possible. And he says that their targets are a mixture of permanent additions and loan signings. It is a mixture of loan signings and permanent that we are looking at. This market is difficult, and it is sometimes easier to bring in a player on loan, with an option to buy at the end of the season. He said, "It will be a mix. But we will always be thinking about the present and the future. We will bring in a few players very soon. And if players come in, others will leave. I want the right balance in the squad. I do not like to have a lot of players. It is easier to work with 23 or 24 players than it is with 30. If new players come in, others will leave. 2, 3, 4 or 5. I don't know. Players will arrive if they are committed to come here. We know we have a young, talented squad, and if we mix that talent and that potential with experienced players, we can do really good things here. Image. Joseph Rayner. Karanka says Forest will not spend big money to land their targets. However, we will not spend big money because it is not the right market to spend big money. He said, "We think the players who are arriving now are players who will improve us with experience on the pitch. They are players who really want to join us because they want to be successful here. We need a few players and the club is working really well. I think tomorrow will be the last time, after the game, that I will have to tell you that we will finish the window with a better squad than we started with. We will bring experienced players and players who really want to join us. That is the main thing. Ahead of money. They will come here because they really want to join us and because it is the next step they want to take for the future. When I signed for this club, I knew the way they worked and I knew January was a difficult month to do business. I know that I can be calm. I know that I can focus on the game because the club is working well behind the scenes.